Nathan, that was quite some occasion to watch and to be involved in. What was it like to play in?
It was a bit exciting, to be fair. You know, I played in 4 of them this year. I think that one was probably by far the best and the most exciting. But yeah, you know, we dug in as a team. The first half wasn't really what we wanted it to be, but the second half, you know, we got the ball down playing earlier. We got on the front foot straight away, and you know, we caused some problems.
The manager, what did he say at half time? Because you mentioned it there, you looked a different side after the break.
He just said that just to not panic, you know, and not get frustrated. It's what they wanted, you know. They played long balls the majority of the games against us, and they tried to stop us by pressing high, and they tried to frustrate us. And I think we came in at half time a little bit frustrated, you know, but the gaffer's calmed us down and just let us know, like, you know, he's like, if you just keep the ball down and play, then you'll be fine.
From a personal point of view, you really came to the fore in the second half. You seemed to enjoy the role you were given.
Yeah, you know, the gaff just told me just to float in and around Cammy and Wes, because obviously Wes the type of player, you know, he's going to get on the ball, he's going to make things happen, and I'm the same type of player. And if me, him, John O, House, you know, if we can all get on the ball and get playing, there's not many teams that can stop us. So just told us to go out there, go and play, and not really get too attached to one of their players, and that was it really.
Everybody said before the game the first goal was going to be crucial, but actually it was your goal, wasn't it? Scoring that one so soon after the Ipswich equaliser seemed to knock the stuffing out of them.
Yeah, I think obviously when we got the penalty, we thought, and the man got sent off, we thought we sort of had the ascendancy. I think we took our foot off the gas a little bit, and we was a little bit complacent. But and the gaffer, you could see him on the sideline. He was raging, and he sort of let us know that, and we dug in again, and we created chances, and luckily the ball, House played the ball to me, and I managed to put it in the back of the net.
What does that feel like, smashing a goal like that at the Barclay end on this of all days?
I've always said, like, I love assisting goals, but you know, scoring a goal like this in the Norwich Ipswich derby was something special.
And it takes Norwich to Wembley for the first time in 30 years. That's the magnitude of it.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that, but obviously it's great for the fans, you know, and it's just great for the club. It's going to be a good day out, you know, but we know we've got to give our all for one more game.
That's it, isn't it? It's been so hard to get through these last 2 games. There's been so much on the line with it being an East Anglian derby. You've done it, and now there's another one.
Yeah, there's another one, you know, and it's been a long old season. You know, we've had ups and downs this whole season. Who'd have thought when we were sort of sitting in 10th that we'd be here, like pushing into for the top 2, and now we're going to Wembley. So it's a good feeling, but you know we've got to give our all for one more game.
And what about the noise levels and the atmosphere created by the fans today?
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere. You know, a couple of times I was shouting to a couple of lads and thought they were blanking me, but it's just that they couldn't hear me. But yeah, it was a very good atmosphere. You know, and as I say, it's a good day for the fans.
And how much do you celebrate something like this? But because you've said it already, actually, that there is another game to go yet.
Yeah, you know, you don't really take it with a pinch of salt. It's a great achievement to get to Wembley, but at the same time, you know we've still got one more game to go, and the sort of aim has always been at the start of the season to get back to the Premier League. So if we have to win this next game to get there.
That will mean something though. Imagine yourself walking out at the start of that game at Wembley, half of it yellow and green. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it'll be a great day, as I said, for the fans and just for the whole club in general. We're going to enjoy the day, but at the same time, you know, we know we've got a job on our hands, and that's to try and win and get to the Premier League.